Hello, my dear and lovely Leos. This is your horoscope for June 2024. Now, June will start with Mercury, a planet of communication and signing contracts, moving into your social house, into your friendship house, 11th house, until mid June. This 11th house, you will be for the first half of June such a social butterfly, my dear Leos. Because your 11th house is lit up, all communication is lit up. Mercury is going into your a house of internet. 11th house is also a house of internet, and you might be quite busy with your online and offline social life, and signing contracts as well with the future, some sort of collaborations. It might be online collaborations as well, because Mercury is the planet of signing contracts. Moving into your 11th house, you might receive that paper that you wished that for your future. This is the house of our wishes and hopes that you've been trying to get. So you might sign some contracts by the beginning of June. And for the most of June, Jupiter, planet of luck and happiness, which is, transiting already your 11th house, house of hopes and wishes, dear to your heart, your house of your future. Jupiter will expand that house. Jupiter will make your mind even wider, make you dream big. So make sure to dream big, my dear Leos, and Jupiter will deliver. And this Jupiter, our biggest angel, benefic angel, will make amazing contact with Pluto, planet of transformation and karma. This is a pretty heavy planet, but it is, for now it's transiting your 7th house, house of marriage and house of business partnerships. These two will couple up, and also they will contact another planet, third one, Neptune, planet of magic and imagination. This planet of ideal kind of things. And Neptune is right now transiting your financial house, your house of money that you share with other people, or money that comes into your life from other people. Now, these three planets, Jupiter, Pluto, and Neptune, will team up and will make your life, will try to make your June as much as pleasant as possible. They will make to each other amazing contact and will be in a friendship, kind of a circle. They will form a friendship circle for most of June between each other. And it seems like your wish related to, your partner, your love partner, your marriage partner is coming to fruition. You might be forming in your mind, for those who are like single and looking for and waiting for to meet the one and only, you might be forming in your mind what kind of partner you want to attract, and finalizing in your mind your wish, what kind of partner you see in the future by yourself. Also, it might be for those of you who are in a committed relationship, these three planets will work hard to make that relationship even more pleasant, even more enjoyable, and love. A lot of love here, because Jupiter and Neptune, they are both planets of love, planets of children, planet of, magic. And, contacting Pluto, planet of, materializing things. It seems like the three of them, they will be working hard for you to deliver your wish surrounding your love life. Or for some of you, it might be about business partnerships. Those who are trying to form some business, to establish some business, to open your own business, this trio will help you to find perfect partner, perfect business partner. And most of June is amazing for that, to manifest that partner. Now, moving forward, we have new moon on 6th of June. New moons are all about new. They're all about new beginnings. They're all about new, chapters in your life. And they are, a new moon will appear exactly in your 11th house, a house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. And this 11th house is so much activated by planetary movements in the beginning of June, like first half of June, so that it seems like you will be quite busy with your social life, my dear Leos. Plus, it will, this new moon will conjunct Venus, planet of love and beauty. Now, this is amazing combo, of course, but just with one hiccup. This new moon will be met by Saturn, planet of restrictions and planet of age. planet of responsibilities, heavy responsibilities. Saturn will make harsh angle to that new moon with Venus. And Saturn is currently transiting your financial house of money that you share with your husband or wife or with your business partners. It's all the money that comes into your life from other people or with your business partners also. Now, considering that this new moon is appearing in your 11th house, it seems like you wish something for your future, for you have some, let's say, hopes and wishes, but that hopes and wishes, those things might be quite challenging because of financial situation, because it's limited kind of, and Saturn making it restrictive, in terms of what you share with your partner, like business partner or marriage partner, or for some of you it might be banks. Eighth house is also bank money, tax money, investments. If you have a wish to open a business, it seems like there is a money shortage, or banks might be not so willing to, let's say, give you invest into your idea, and investors in general might not be so fast into investing again some finances into your idea, into your hopes and wish. And the same is about your marriage life, your maybe shared resources, meaning money or anything else, might not be enough to accommodate all that you want for in the future. And plus Saturn, is a natural ruler is of your house of work in your chart, and it seems like work might be the issue too. Let's say if you've been wishing to travel somewhere, there might be also restrictions from work, and either your partner cannot might not be able to travel, or you also there might be there is some strong indication that is work related or either money related. So I advise you patience, my dear Leos, just a little patience. Let this June pass. July will be much better month, and you will have the chance to go ahead with all your dreams. 11th house is also house of friendships and social circle. Now here, it seems like it might be involved for some of you guys, if it's not about your wishes or hopes, and if it's not about money, then it seems like it might be about your friend, one or two. Online or offline, one of your friends, and there is a strong indication it might be a woman, might ask you for some favor related to either money or psychologically, help, some sort of, especially if you are in those professions that are like a psychologist, astrologer, or numerologer, your friend might come up with some issue around 6th of June, so that asking help to sort out that issue. But it seems like it won't be so easy to solve the problem, whatever it is related to your friend, my dear Leo. So anyhow, practice patience and everything will be fine. Now, moving forward, let's see what Mars is doing in June for you guys. 9th of June, Mars will move into your house of career and house of social status. This is our highest house. It's amazing. Mars will fire up your drive for, career promotions, for status, like in social circle, what kind of status you have. You will put a lot of effort, like real life activities, because Mars is our engine. It's an action planet, and coming into your 10th house, it's fueling your ambitions, your the highest point in society, your strive for that point. But Mars on 11th of June will make harsh angle to Pluto, planet of transformation and planet of karma also, which is transiting your 7th house of marriage, house of business partners, also all sorts of committed relationships. Now Mars and Pluto, making this disagreement, it's a bit of an explosive aspect, it's a bit of an angry aspect, and I suggest you just wait around this time, because this aspect will probably last for up until end of, let's say, towards the end of June. But of course, Jupiter, as I said in the beginning, will try to help you out. But still, this Mars and Pluto making this agreement between your career house and marriage house, it seems like you will be in a conflicting feelings. You might be striving for some sort of social status. Maybe it's a motherhood, or maybe it's more heavy responsibilities at work, like promotional, maybe one step ahead, let's say, one step up at your work, but it will be met by your sweetheart, your steady sweetheart, your husband or wife, by some sort of opposition. It could be, or it might be that your business partner would not be supportive of your ideas, especially those who has their businesses. Those Leos who has their own businesses, this might be the topic of Mars and Pluto disagreement, that you might be striving for your company, let's say, to occupy some sort of social status and to strive for more and maybe change something in your company, but your business partner won't be so agree, won't be so easily agree, and it might be that he will have some different ideas than yours. Or for some Leos, it might be actually about real estate matter, my dear Leos, because Pluto naturally rules your fourth house of real estate, where you live, and it seems like it might be against some sort of different opinions between you and your sweetheart, or you and another party, let's say that party who's building your house, or that party is like a construction company, or anyone else with whom you are in a committed relationship, either business or marriage. So it seems like it might be involved also around your real estate, let's say where to build it, or in which country you want it, or what kind of real estate you want it. It all comes to this. So just take extra care and be patient. Don't be explosive, and don't let others to control your emotions. You control your own emotions, and everything will be fine, my dear Leos. Now, second half of June will be much more let's say resting, because on 17th of June, Venus and Mercury, planet of beauty and love and planet of communication and signing contracts, will move into your house of rest, into your private house, into your house of behind the doors. You will need rest, my dear Leos, by the second part of June, and Sun, your ruler, my dear Leos, will indicate that too by moving into your house of rest, same house of 12th house of retreat, house of privacy, on 20th of June. And it's a time when you need to prepare for your birthday months. It's a time when we feel a bit low on energy. It's a time when we are preparing for our next solar year. What is it, solar year? Solar year is our year that starts from our birthday. That is the most important. Make sure to set intentions on every solar year to, that you will manifest in that solar year all you want for your upcoming year. And get ready, and especially Venus and Mercury and Sun, moving into your 12th house of rest, making it perfect time for rest and retreat, and possibly even travel. And for those of you who will travel, it seems like you will travel to some luxurious place, some luxurious hotels, some places that you will love, because Venus is there. Venus in the 12th house gives us this amazing hotel, amazing experience with the place and with the travel. Also, it's all about, behind the doors. So you will be less active around this time. You will get ready for your birthday month, my dear Leos. And June will finish up by full moon on 22nd of June in your house of work, my dear Leos, and health. Now, full moons, they are all about endings. They are all about conclusions. Or they are also can be acting as a big light into some situation, or some event, or some person that you've been, let's say, ignoring or not paying attention to, So full moon comes in and puts that big light into that situation or event or person. Now, full moon will, appear on 22nd of June, but you will have to, allow this full moon 10 days. Now, 5 days before full moon and 5 days after it appears, it will deliver its message. So it's not necessarily that we will get the message exactly on 22nd of June. It might be that we will get our message 5 days before or 5 days after, during these 10 days. Now, that full moon will be met by Neptune, in a disagreement again, by harsh angle, by square. Now, Neptune will be squaring that full moon. Neptune is planet of magic, planet of ideals, planet of imagination. But Neptune is also planet of illusions and delusions and planet of folk. Whatever it touches, it makes it so magical that it's not so clear and we don't understand it and we don't comprehend it and we don't see it through. We don't see it clear. Whatever it touches, it makes it foggy. Now, Neptune will transit your 8th house. That house is about finances. Again, about your shared finances with your partner, with your sweetheart, with your steady partner, like with your husband or wife, or your business partner. And here it seems like totally either work related or or some project related. Let's say this full moon is appearing in your 6th house. It's finishing something, it's coming into conclusion something. And full moons are all about something that's been already there in your life, waiting for its conclusion moment. Now, this full moon comes in and maybe you will finish some project. Some of you might even quit your job. Some of you might just, let's say, change your department, change your position, some sort of change at your work. Or some of you might change your schedule, like you've been working on site and now you will go to online mode, let's say, or vice versa. So something's coming to an end at this full moon related to your work or your project that you're doing, I might not know what's going on in your life, but just so you know that the topic, what will be around this full moon, is about your work, about your responsibilities. It might be that, let's say, for example, you've delivered a baby last year and you've been on maternity or paternity leave, and now that comes to an end and you are going to office. That's how this full moon might manifest, finishing for you that sort of life at home with your caring for your baby, with your baby, because 6th house is also a house of routine, house of regime, our day-to-day life, daily responsibilities, how we live our life, like waking up, doing the same things every day. So it's our schedule thing. So it might be also about this for some of you guys. Now, Neptune touching that full moon, making it a bit unclear, the terms, it might be if you've got a promotion or if you've finalizing some project, I suggest you to go through details, because some things might not be so clear. Some things might be really confusing with Neptune in, harsh angle to that full moon. I really do advise you to double check all the details, especially related everything to your work and also to investments. For those of you who are like in those industries, in investments, money related industries, then it's a double advice. So you need to triple check all the details, because Neptune will be exactly in your house of money that is shared with your business partners or with your husband or with your or with the bank. if it's something related to your bank, then it might be that also. Now, 6th house and 8th house is also houses of health, my dear Leos. For some of you guys, it might be totally about health. If it's not about work, if you say it doesn't relate to me, then it might be about your health, because those two houses are health houses. Now, full moon happening in your house of health, 6th house, might bring something to an end. Maybe your kind of issue with your health will come to an end, or it might be some sort of treatment will come to an end. You might be, let's say, receiving some treatment, and around this 22nd of June, it will be last days you will receive that treatment. Or if you've been bothered by something concerning your health, then I really advise you to go to, to ask advice and opinion from several specialists, several doctors, and preferably from several locations, from several countries, because Neptune is acting in this full moon and making, if you get a diagnosis, if you get a final result from your doctor, let's say, him telling you the result of what sickness you have, what is the result, why you have that issue with your health, I really advise you to check that with another specialist and even triple check and even, check as much as possible, because Neptune making it confusing, making it foggy, and it might give you really, how to say, it might mix the details. It might even like the best of the doctors might, miss the details, right? So especially here, Neptune in action might bring you wrong, diagnosis. So be prepared to check, double check or triple check your results, your medical checkups also. At this full moon, there will be a little help. Pluto, planet of transformation and planet of heavy karma, might will try to help you out to make the details actually as clear as possible for you, my dear Leos, because Pluto will be beautifully contacting Neptune, and Pluto is situated in your house of marriage, in your partnership house. Now, whatever issue you might have there related to your work, day-to-day assignments, or your, project, or your health, it seems like your husband, your steady sweetheart or wife, or with someone who you like in a long relationship, love relationship, committed one, or business relationship, will support you extremely in a big way. It will be supporting you and it will be giving you valuable advices. Make sure to follow them. It seems like that person will have much clearer understanding and picture of your problem than, let's say, specialist. So make sure to listen their advices and double or triple check, and always try to make decisions with your sweetheart together, because at this full moon, it's indicated by the planets that whoever person is there committed with you, in the relationship, will be so supportive and will have a clear mind, to actually give you amazing advices, my dear Leos. Now, this was your horoscope for June. Make sure to check your rising sign and moon sign too, because they are also equally important, as they will give you fuller picture of the month, and you will see for yourself what planet is mostly, or what sign of yours more directly influencing your life. And in general, checking those signs will give you really fuller and bigger picture of the month ahead. So for you to get ready and be prepared, my dear Leos. Love you all. Stay tuned for July, and I wish you the happiest June. Bye bye.